Hello all my Sun, Moon, and Rising Sagittarii. Welcome to my channel. Tonight I'll be doing your mid-monthly reading for October 2018. This is a generalized reading, so if you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me with the email I have below, or you can book a reading on my website that I have below too. So for this reading, I have two divination tools. The first one is the Tarot of the Nymphs. And I'll also pull out some runes at the end of the reading, rune staves. So I haven't pulled out anything. So what is to come for Sagittarius for mid-October 2018? You can skip ahead if I take a little bit to shuffle. And I like to flip them at the end. So today is the new moon in Libra. And I do see a lot of interesting cards in this reading. So the immediate future. In the immediate future, we have the Page of Cups, which is something more welcoming, something's inviting you in. I feel like there's going to be a new part of your day-to-day routine, if not a new part of your life in some way. And then in the further future, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which the aces can have unlimited potential. Due to the other cards that I have in this reading, I feel like it's going to be one that'll be beneficial and one that'll make you on the happier side. Presently, I feel like you guys are taking a new risk, a challenge that will pay off for you. So this could be financially, something in the long run is going to help you save some money, or even for you to make more money. And the challenge card would be the World, which it doesn't seem to be that much of a challenge card, considering on your Crown card, which is on your mind, we have the Judgment. And the Fool card is from the Major Arcana. I would like to point out the Judgment card, the World card. So something present that happens pretty recently is a change for the better. And this will affect your environment around you, specifically people that are close to you. Possibly a calling to a new environment, a calling to an alternative solution, or a solution in general that you haven't had. And the World being the challenge energy. But things are really moving forward for you guys, which is amazing. Underneath is the Root card for why everything is happening, in terms of what's really rooted down deep inside. And I like reading it with the Crowning card because the way that you could be thinking or acting can be affected by how you feel deep down or what's really going on. Because I already have a karmic card, which is the Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands, in the position of the karmic card of why everything is happening, this is more of the reason, what's meant to happen type of card. This is more of how you're reacting to certain things, what's really going on deep down yourself. And this is the change. So this is the Two of Wands. So new beginnings, new ideas. Even though it isn't the aces, this is your planning period. This is more of the your blueprints. So you're trying to plan something out for your future. You see that she's holding the world, but looking beyond. She could be imagining things or seeing the potential in different things, which I really do see with the Fool card. And with the Companion, that could be a spirit guide. That could be someone that's going to be there by your side, or another person or being that will be there that's going to benefit too. In your past, we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is, I feel like it's multiple people involved or multiple beings involved. So whether or not they're in a position where they're celebrating something, which is generally what it is, I'm not getting that. I'm getting more of talking amongst each other, and that could take a toll emotionally. So something that's tugging on certain parts of you, intriguing you in some way, and that could be more on the positive or negative, because I don't really like seeing it as positive or negative, but this is more of talking amongst other people. And since you're trying something new, maybe you're leaving certain things behind. That could be certain people, that could be certain ideas that you get from the Fool card. But with this Fool card, it does look very promising. Now we're going to go actually into the karmic card, which is the Page of the Knight of Wands. I was looking at the other one before, the Page of Cups. So the Knight of Wands is really moving forward. So in some cases, some people would consider this a card that associates with Sagittarius. So I'm going to go with that. This is more coming into your element. This is a confident Sagittarius. Nothing's going to get in the Sagittarius's way. And for your environment card, it seems like you're rooted in something in some way. This is more of a maternal figure. This is knowing what you're doing or putting work into learning more, which I'm going to pull this up with the Knight of Wands, which is going full force, and that could be the dedication and determination that you get. And these two together are really nice. So for your hopes or fears, you could be telling it to yourself, because this is generally associated as a nightmare card. But I don't feel like you need to feel like that, because deep down you know that there's potential for something better. So I'm just going to pull a couple of cards for the Nine of Swords to see if we can get better insight on this card. So I'm pulling out a couple of cards for more of a scenario situation. So that's 6. So it seems like all is well in the world of Sagittarius, but you have doubt that it's not going to work. So your energy for this part of the reading, you have the Sun card describing the 9 of Swords again. These cards are for. So the Sun is the energy, which is more of optimism. And if you were in a place where you had uncertainty somehow, then this is the card that you would really want to get, because now there's more of a glimmer of hope. Not necessarily the star card, but it is like the sun came out and now we get to enjoy it. So for that present, we have the 6 of Wands, which it's going in the right direction. So that's validation for the Fool that you're going in the right direction. Which I am getting more financial. You can read it otherwise. Again, this is a generalized reading. The struggle is the 2 of Cups. This could be not in agreement with another person, or maybe you're going to an alternative, which could have been with the 3 of Cups. And you could have said, well, I'm going to do it this way because it seems to be working for me. The following actions with the 7 of Pentacles on whether or not you're going to keep going with this change. Like the growth is happening. If you would just keep going, then you get to see the end results. In the past, we have the 9 of Pentacles, which by her jewelry does seem like it would be more of some extra expenses. Or something that's more extra, and also doing it on your own. So depending on the situation you were in, it may have benefited you, it may not have. And then for the future, we have the Moon, which there's the dog in the back with the shadow too. So following your instincts. And we did get a dog in the Fool too. So that could be someone or some being or something in your waking life. It could be your guide, whatever works for you for this reading. So I'm going to pull out some runes. And this validates it with the future being Ingaz. So runes can go by different names. So if you have a different name for a stave, then you can use that one. This is just what I learned from it. So Tyr, and Elez. Sorry, I was getting burpy. So with this one, I was, I feel like I associate with, in this reading, with the King of Pentacles, ultimately. Being grounded, being secure, allowing yourself to do the things that you have to do. This is in the present. Being productive, using what you have, and making the right choice. This could be business-wise. This could be something that, again, can save you time, money. And in your past, we have Tear. So this could have been either from the Three of Cups. That could be like the external source that you could have gotten information from, or you could have used more of your instincts or more help from somebody that you thought was more, I wouldn't say experienced, but you trusted their opinion more. This could have even been trusting yourself or above. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. And again, if you're interested in a reading, you could email me with the email I have below, or you can visit my website to book a reading. Okay. Thank you guys.